Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the RLCS SSA Roundup. And of course, this is the podcast where we talk about all things RLCS SSA, anything that's been going on in the previous week, anything that's happened at all is covered in this podcast. Of course, once again, you will see that Olympic is not fucking here. Third week in a row, I think. Third week. It's getting mental. He does need to sort out his scheduling issues, but we both had scheduling issues this week, so it's not his fault solely. It's also mine. And also the guests we were meant to have didn't have availability. So, we have brought in some very special guests very quickly. Basically, all organised this tonight. Of course, we have Quixotic or Juicebox.
Yo, what's good?
What's good? What's good? We have Rafe, who is pretty sure one of the only Zambian players in Rocket League that's made a closed qualifier.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the main talking point of today's show, the other two are his backup dancers. D Money, hello, D.
No,
Hello.
So, of course, I want to kick this off where RLCS started, because I don't know a lot about you guys before RLCS started. And of course, it started with Team Tranquility, which had
brother.
all of you three on it. So, for all those that don't know, it was D-Money, Juicebox, Yurioth, and Rafe. Yurioth is not here because he didn't play, apparently, to Quix or Juicebox.
Even when he was playing, he was not playing. That's all I'm gonna say.
that's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way.
Okay, so is there... How did this team come to form? That could go to any of you. Any of you can answer that question.
I think I should, because I hit up Yurioth initially. Or I think Yurioth hit me up. But the original team was Yurioth, I, and D-Money.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Were you talking about like the team before me or like?
Oh, no, that's true. Yeah. Okay, God, there's so much lore. The original team was Yurioth, I, and Shiny.
Ooh.
Which was fucking hell, man. I don't want to publicly say, but it wasn't ideal. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
And then that chapter ended, and then I'm like, we disbanded, and we're just chilling, and then we picked up D-Money. I think we weren't a team, but then Yurioth and I just got together again and said, fuck it, D-Money, come.
No, remember you hit me up, and I think I grinded 6 mans back then, like the old 6 mans ranked C. And you hit me up.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be that was my first ever trial. It was me, you, and Lux, right? It was Lux.
Yeah, we tried out with Lux, bro. We were punching above our weight class, dude. Holy shit, he was so clear of us. I don't know how we got that tryout, dude. And then that happened.
Then it was me, you, and Yurioth. Yeah.
And then how long did we play? It doesn't really matter because we didn't achieve much. Anyway, and then a regional or a split goes by, or I don't fucking know. But then we pick up Wraith as a sub since our scheduling issues were gonna get horrible.
Yeah.
We just pick him up. We had him as our friend on our friends list. We didn't know him, never talked to the guy. We just DM'd him, yo, sub. And he was down because he was getting some shitty offers. He told us later he was getting some horrible offers.
So Rafe, could you talk about those supposed horrible offers? Were there...
It was just some random diamond ones.
Oh, okay. So
that's it.
It was random diamond ones. Of course, D-Money did talk about one of the tryouts. Did you have any other tryouts at that time, or was it just that team?
Just that team.
Who, me? Or
Yeah, you.
Wait. Oh, hell no.
Literally, I'd never played. That was my first team. I'd never played competitive before. I was just I played a bit of 6 mans and I played ranked. And that was it. And then, just hit me up. That was my first competitive experience, I guess. And went from there.
Fair enough. Of course, the team didn't do too well. They lost to a team called Load Shedding, which is Virus and 2 players I've never heard of before. It is what it is. You guys went next. As for Rafe and Quix, or Juicebox at the time, I don't really have much on where they went. But with D-Money, I kind of know his next step. He went to a Unity team. So can you talk a little bit of how you found your way to a Unity Academy team?
It's not much to it. I was just looking for teams, and kind of just took whatever offers I had. I had like 2, I think, and I think I hit video up, and he just gave me players. But I brought in Nitro, I think.
We know that one.
Played him in ranked, and he was mechanical, I guess. I was like, yeah,
Fair enough.
I'll team with him.
Quicks, Rafe, was there anything that happened for you guys after Team Tranquility, or did you just kind of give up?
We gave up.
Yeah, I remember I was motivated to play, but I was not, because these guys were my, I don't say first, but they were like my first friends in the competitive scene, right? So I wasn't gonna find a team where I was gonna be boys like with these guys.
Yeah.
So I was motivated to play. I was not motivated to find other people to play with.
So what about your team with Aptly?
Oh, holy shit! There's so much lore. Okay. I assume everyone here knows Lost Legion, that old team, that old
Yes.
org. Ah, God. So were
you and Lost Legion benchwarmers?
No, I wasn't on Benchwarmers. I was on the stage above that. There was like a whole thingy. Was it Ghosts, I think?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was Ghosts, but it was after like Crisp and fucking all the good people left.
Yeah, Rowan.
So they put they put a fucking ad out in the old 6-man server saying they're looking for a rank B player around this rank with this many hours. I'm like, ah, shit, might as well, right? I hit them up. They give me a tryout. Tryout goes well, and I'm on a team with Dead Cat and Kirika. We don't talk about that much. We didn't even make it that. I don't even think we competed in many things because it was kind of dead. Literally, no Dead Cat. It was dead.
Okay.
And then he tried out Appley for a sub, and he nothing to say really. It was just dead. That's why I forgot about it because this is really isn't unimportant.
No offense to that team. I think I don't even want to comment. I think I should just move on.
Yeah, I was finished.
So after your little break or after your Unity team, we come to a team that I know far too well because I helped put it together. Lil Glizzies.
Yeah.
What a great team, might I say.
My favorite team.
Espionage Academy, for all those that didn't know. And it also pissed off Voodoo because I kept stealing his players. Sorry for that, Voodoo. We are now very chill, but still very sorry about that. So could you walk us through the trialing period or how you came to be? Because I know the story, but for everyone that's listening, they obviously don't.
So after Unity, it was always going to be Nitro and I. We were looking for thirds, and there were so many variations. I think we picked up. Who did we even pick up?
Yeah.
Wayne.
Oh shit.
No, we dropped Wayne. We just
You did,
dropped,
I don't think you
we
picked up anyone. You didn't pick up anyone
No.
until you joined Lil Glizzies, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we joined Lil Busies. I know eventually your GRS joined, but I feel like before him there was someone. Was there? Nah, I don't think so actually. So anyway, we picked up GRS, which is like a decent team. And I think the first RCS we played, Nitro had load shedding, and our sub just had to step in. And I don't think it went too well. We didn't make it out of closed calls. No, did we even make it to closed calls?
So
No, I don't think so.
you did say that Juice had to play and you didn't do too well. You did go 0-3.
Yeah, we never practiced with them.
You did go 0-3,
Oh, yeah.
but that was with no scrims in closed qualifiers, so it's not awful. It's not awful. And there was a lot of good signs from it. But then you did kick Nitro.
Yes.
Who
We
then...
picked up Serenity.
Yep. You then played with Serenity, which was a big step up, in my opinion, at the
Yeah.
time. It was a crazy pickup. He had just been dropped from the higher up team in espionage ranking, Perry's Agents, and he dropped his way down to Lil Glizzies. And
He
it
dropped his way down.
No, it's true.
it's true. And it
No,
was
that was our best regional.
it was a great
Yeah.
pickup. I'm not going to dwell too long on the 0-3. I'm going to move on to the 2-3.
Yeah, that was very close. We deserved to make it that time.
An amazing
we-
regional. An amazing regional. Let me get that started. So, you said you didn't practice with Nitro, but then it was you, JRS, and Seren. Of course, Serenity.
We didn't practice either.
He's come top 12. JRS is now a sub for a really good team. He was picked up by Espionage before the season, but he said it was too early. Of course, very, very good players, and yourself also a very, very good player. Did you practice with Serenity?
Serenity, not really. He was like always busy, and we only picked him up like a few days before anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think we did like 2 scrims, and then yeah, we played.
So of
Anybody
course,
have strong words about him?
of
No,
course,
it was a good player. I mean, we went. It was a pretty good regional. We beat. Who did we beat? I know we.
I will tell
we
you
beat
who you
Sun
beat.
Moon. Okay.
You beat
got
Sweaty's Children. You then beat Sun Moon.
yes. Oh yes.
Didn't
I know we
someone
lost in
make-
game 5 to.
You
Mr.
lost game
Lowe's
5
team.
to Nibble, game 5 to Orient
Yeah,
Aces,
we got reverse swept by Nibble. We got reverse swept.
and you lost 3-1 to Perry's Agents.
Yeah, that was the only game that we just got destroyed. I won't lie. But that was game 5, and by then we were all tied.
Yeah,
And I think all of our games went to game 5.
you went to game
So
5
we
except
literally
from
played.
1.
Yeah, except Perry's Agents. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it was a long day.
let me just read off some names that you went toe to toe with that regional which really kind of showed me the level that team could get to. And I'm really sad that team did not continue. By the way, that team definitely should have stuck together. You could have done so much this season. Sweaty Clarence, recently top 4 on Sweaty's Children. You also played Ballum, who recently got a top 8 with Espionage. He kind of carried that regional. Strutic, the 3rd player on Sweaty's Children. Onostronic, 3 almost top 8s this season. Mr. Lowe, a top 4 player. Risen Eclipse, the Limitless sub. Christian got a top 8 this season again. Sun Moon, a top 12 team consistently. Orient Aces, Adaps and Declan at that time were on the team. They made 2 top 8s this year. And then on Perry's Agents, Tristan and Amogus have both made top 8s this year. Surely that's got to mean something to know that you went toe to toe and you were this close to getting into a main event, which would have been your first if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, would have been my first.
Bro, I was upset for him, dude. He was molding when he came back to our VC.
Yeah.
I felt
No,
it, dude.
I think every time we got a matchup, it was like the toughest matchup we could get. I know there was like a team though that literally didn't pitch and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a bit of a rough one. But yeah, it was still a good regional.
Every single team that you played, besides Sweaty's Children, made main event. That's regional.
Yeah.
That
They're
close
probably a main event
qualifier.
level team as well.
They were a main event
yeah.
level team. They just had a molding player.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. I take the piss out of teams that get the Mickey run, but this Lil Glizzy's team, I feel like if they made main event, they could have stuck together. They could have worked on stuff, and you probably could have picked up a new player because Serenity was always going to leave. But
oh yeah, he was temporary.
there was always,
technically speaking, it did carry on, but
yeah.
Okay, can I move on?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, so technically we all split up, but then Jarius and I got back together for this. I mean that in more than one way, but anyway, we got back together, and we picked up Mix right as after it. But every single regional, I think first one I couldn't play, second one Jarius couldn't play, last one Mix couldn't play. So we never ended up playing a single RLCS, and then we split up. So
fair enough.
That team was probably gonna do okay.
Yeah, that team definitely could have made close quals. I'm not sure main event, but definitely close quals. 100%.
Yeah, and I would have been decent. But yeah, it didn't work out.
So we're now going to move on to the off season. Rafe moved away. He's in Canada now. Dead country. Wix has about 10 hours past month. And D-Money, grinding 2s. Top guy, rank B at the time, gets picked by the best player in SSA to compete in the AIPX Cup. With physics on your team, of course. How did it feel to get that DM from To Die For saying, well, do you want to join my team for the AIPX Cup? Because surely you've got to believe in yourself to win.
Yeah, definitely. It was a little boost of confidence, Best player in the region inviting me to join his team. So yeah, it was nice. And yeah, of course, we did win. So yeah.
You did win, of course.
I'd like to bring something up.
What was that?
D-Money was holding his team back, right? And then, what was it, Banana Cat or whatever the guy's name played for in his place, right? Right? And he was dropping insane numbers. D was in our VC fighting for his spot on the team. They tried to replace
There's
him.
no way.
But everyone was like, nah. So he kept playing. He frauded his way into some deep cash. I'm still mad about it.
On the first day, I had technical issues. I wasn't supposed to have load shedding, and my power went anyway. And we dropped the series to Kim's team, I think.
Yeah, Meet Your Makers.
I had to play on 10 FPS because I was playing on 20% battery and on my laptop. I was playing on literally 10 FPS. I was dropping 10 points again. So the next series against this team, I couldn't play it. Yeah, Banana Cat played. They beat them. It got reversed. We played them again. We beat them again. So no controversy.
No, I don't like his tone. Drew, if you look at the final again, you'll see there's a couple games where he drops 90 points. On there's no part. He's fully contributed. Everything's fine, and he's dropping 90 points.
Quick, it sounds like you're a little bit jealous of him making earnings.
I am. It should have been me. It should have been me.
But of course, that is your first earnings, and that's got to be an insane feeling. The AIPX Cup.
No, actually, I 100 rand in the metal state.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
Money's money, man.
It does not count. So of course, the AIPX Cup is a great tournament, and hopefully it comes back around, and hopefully I see you compete again, because it was fun to see some of the people that don't get a voice in this community, a opportunity to show their talent.
I would like to say that I would have played the tournament, but I didn't get to die for messaging me. I got Tristan, so you can understand why I didn't come down.
Not Tristan. Me personally, I would never take that. I would never take that.
Just so you know, quick, Tristan does watch this podcast. So you
Tristan,
might be
it's nothing personal. It was Tristan and Nitro, and our homie Otto, he played in their place, and he said they were interesting builds. We'll put it that way.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's move on before Quick starts shit. So, what is my question for all of you? Not just D-Money. We're going to start with Rafe. What is next for you? Because Rafe, of course, you're in America. Do you see yourself playing anything in American Rocket League? Do you see yourself coming back? Do you see yourself playing any competitive Rocket League at all?
No, I'm tragic.
Okay,
I'm done for.
Fair enough.
I am done for.
It really would have been cool to see a Zambian player make main event, but unfortunately he's in Canada now, so it can't happen. Unless he tees up and just becomes the best player in America.
I believe.
Quick.
He just needs to put more than 2 minutes past 2. But yeah, what about me?
You're not here. you can't speak about 2 minutes past 2. Right.
All right.
Okay. So, Quicks. Same question to you. Do you think you're ever going to come back? Will there be a sub position? Do you think you'll start on a roster? Like, if D-Money needs a sub, will you be there to count on? Or are you just done?
As of right, I'd like to disperse a rumor first. I don't do 2 minutes past 2. I play on my Smurf now, which is higher than my main, ironically. But I switched one day, and it was like that was that. I never looked back. I don't know my hours past 2 since it's epic, but it's decent. It's not 2 minutes. You got to put some respect on my name. And about the question, as of right now, I'd probably only take a sub spot. I don't think I'm in the right place to compete and do myself justice. Yeah. But if I'm kind of coasting out, waiting to run into some motivation, because I do feel like working on myself. And if I do get as better as I want to, then yeah, I'll compete. Of course, it's only the right option.
I think the biggest thing with SSA is not your individual ability. I think the biggest thing is getting the correct team offer. Because it's all good competing and everything, but if your team offers are awful, it is really not worth your time. Which is why I try my best to get these lesser-known players onto teams. So players like Nuke and... what is it? Nuke and JRS I've helped get onto multiple teams. Amogus I've helped to get on a couple of teams. Keno,
that guy's finished.
Keno did not even want it. He wasn't even wanted on Espionage at one point. Keno
was Ritz Prodigy.
I forced them to try out Keno, and now look at him. He's got a blue tag. It's crazy. Just if you want help,
Where's your blue tag?
it's coming. It's coming. He doesn't have it yet. He doesn't have it yet, so I don't know if I've got one. If you need any help finding a team, send me a message on Discord. Sometimes I won't help you because I'm too lazy. Sometimes I will help you because you're a pretty chill guy. But of course, the only active member of the community on this podcast at the moment, besides me, D-Money. What is the next step for you? If you don't know, feel free to just guess.
I think I'm replacing Doth on Limitless. Tadafana is crazy. Like chemistry was crazy. He wants me on the team. No, kidding. I don't know. I guess I am looking for a team, but I'm not like actively looking right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of waiting and seeing if the right opportunity comes. But yeah, I do hope to still compete and play RLCS.
So, you said you're not actively looking. Would you say you're open to sub positions as well, due to you not actively looking?
I suppose, yeah. If it's a good team, because I feel like it's still useful to me if I do still play every now and then, and I can gain from that. But if it's just like a team that's like kind of on my level, just below, I don't think I would be open to it.
All right, you hear that?
But it's not very beneficial.
You hear that, guys? Main event teams, hit this man up. And anyone that's looking for a third, hit this man up for trials. He definitely deserves a lot more than he's had. He got very unlucky, as you can see, with the 2 and 3 that we talked about. Quixotic and Wraith both suck. They're stuck in C2, so let's not talk about them.
Ain't no way.
For real.
Yeah, I
don't know
can't
why
lie
people
to you.
keep playing me.
I
He's
haven't
playing
got...
me like we're not going to team again. D and I are locked in. We're in for the future.
He's lying.
Damn.
I haven't got much else to ask. So, apart from that, I would say we're pretty much done here. Thank you so much, all 3 of you, for coming on the show. It means a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh shit, we're supposed to... Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all for listening as well at home. It really does mean a lot. Make sure you like and join the Discord, because you could even be a surprise member on this show when I need new people, because everyone has fucking scheduling issues.
It's clear you just don't have the clout that you used to. You can't get good people on here. That's why Rate's on here, dude.
What I do?
Right. Thank you
Bro,
so
you're
much
just
for listening.
freeloading.
Thank you so much for listening. See you in a bit. Cheers.